So, my setup is crazy. But I'm stuffing my mushrooms now. I'm doing it by hand because this is my little mixture. These are seafood stuffed mushrooms. So, this is crab meat mixed with cream cheese, a little salt, pepper to taste, a little garlic, a little parsley, and of course this is going to be baked off, so you want to make sure you get it. You don't want to stuff it too much because it's going to melt. They're going to melt down on the inside. So that's probably a bit much for this one, but if it melts down and melts over, it's okay. But as you can see, I'm stuffing them, getting them in there real good, making sure you get some of that mixture together. So what I did was, like I said, this is a seafood, my version of a seafood stuffed mushroom. So again, you need about I don't know. Depends on what you want to make. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those, I couldn't give you a cookbook with actual directions and how much to put in it. All I'm going to say is do it to taste. And make sure that you have a nice consistency. Thick consistency. Get you some crab. Some cream cheese, salt and pepper. A little bit of parsley flakes. Salt and pepper and garlic powder, you know, a little bit of that, and that'll get you right on in. And what's going to make these really good is the fact that I've already based the actual bell of the mushroom with a little olive oil, salt and pepper. So not only will you have flavor, good flavor from the actual mushroom, but you also, it's slightly seasoned. And then you'll put them in the oven for preheated, not stick it in the oven and then cut it on whatever. Preheat your oven at about 300 to 350. Once you preheat your oven and you know that it's at the 350, you'll stick these in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes till they turn golden brown on the top. And then when they're done, you can sprinkle it with, cook it with breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, a little more parsley. For me, I'm going to be using crushed red pepper garnish on the top. Just a few flakes for color. That's it. Because we know red peppers can get hot. But getting it good and stuffed. What you want, and they're looking really pretty, so I can only imagine what they're gonna look like once they're done, you know, melted down and cooked really well. And I got a few more to go, and this is just one of the many things that I have to do with this particular event that we're preparing for. The mushroom fell apart, so I'm going to grab it with the mixture and put it in with this mushroom. So I'm pretty sure they want to taste every piece of the mushroom that they can. And it's going to be really good. I'm hoping I got enough in this mixture. If not, you always make sure you have enough to make more. And make sure you're portioning correctly. The 2 or 3 of these actually is fulfilling as a meal. I got this one that I broke, but I'm still going to stuff it with something because a sample is a sample. If you've never had it, this is the perfect thing for you. And I'll just lay it up on its side. Just like that. But team no waste. Well, just FYI, if you wind up having too much and do them, go ahead and make them. Put them in a seal type Ziploc bag and bring them out for later just for a snack. You know what I mean? Or cook up a few for yourself just to sit around and try to have a fancy snack for friends and family. But this is the day in K&K'sLove Kitchen on the day before the event. Keep in mind, I'm also a third shift supervisor at a Waffle House. So my plate is pretty full on a regular basis. Whoever gets this one is going to be in love. Definitely going to be in love. I got to get that thing in there. Yeah, I want to make sure that... That's why I cleaned them out and got all that extra, what I call umbrella effect, out of there. So to kind of give you an idea of what I'm working with. See if I can turn this camera around. I don't know. Well, how about this? I gotta sit down on my chair. But this is what they're looking like. Hope you can see it. I got a few more to go. But this is an appetizer. It's a fun appetizer. Don't need anything extra. As is normally a 1 bite, 2 bite thing. Good thing is about this 1-2 bite, it's actually fulfilling. It'll prepare you if you have to wait before the actual entree. One of these platters would definitely keep you in the loop. I serve this warm. But once they're cooked, if they cool off, they're still edible and good. So keep that in mind. And again, let's make sure we're not overstuffing it because this thing's gonna melt down. You don't want to mess, because once we cook these off, we will move them over to a nice chafing dish, rounded chafing dish. So keep that in mind. These are going to be really good. The seafood, the crab meat in itself is really good. If you want to be extra fancy and want to top them off with like a shrimp or something like that, you could. That's on the higher end if you want to be extra fancy. Once they're done, you can take you one of those, either deep fried or grilled shrimp, and sit it on the top. This is all of what you want to do. It's in your budget. And these are ready to go. Oh, it smells so good. When I tell you, I could almost eat this already by itself like it is. Oh my God, it smells so good. Just smelling the crab meat mixed in with the salt and pepper and smelling the olive oil. It's kind of one of those things where you have to be here and know what I'm talking about. I got about, what's this, about 25 more or less that I got to stuff. But it won't take long because some of these are baby bellies. There's only a few of them that's got a big old stomach. So that's how that goes. Yes. Once these melt down, if you want to be a little extra with it, you could also throw in a little sea salt or Old Bay seasoning because, of course, Old Bay seasoning is good for all seafood, most seafood items anyway. I'm just like overstuffing the crab meat. And everything going in its own little mixture. Right now it's where I've kind of broken them. It's being held together with the cream cheese. But once it breaks down and melts and hardens up, again, oh God, that smells so good. I'm just trying to make sure I get them stuffed really good, especially the ones that I know are going to actually hold like this one. The hold is so deep that I can actually get everything in there. Wednesday morning. I'm thinking out loud. You know how we do when we cook. Got a lot going on. And I'm actually down to 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 left of stuff. Woo! Yeah, it's a little tedious, but the reward that you get when watching people eating your food, talking about how good it is, especially when they don't know you're the cook and you're just standing around listening, waiting for, the woo-ha of, is it good, or, because everybody don't like everything, but you like to know why they didn't like it if they didn't. But for the most part, when you stand around the party, guess what most people are saying about the food, especially when it's cooked with so much love? Oh my God, have you had the... Okay, I had 6 left. They want to know if you've had it. And if one person's had it and said they were very good, guess what? That's a domino effect of everyone going over. Now keep in mind, a party has a certain amount that they want to feed. With hors d'oeuvres, they normally get 2 to 3 bites apiece, but with these portobellos, because they're so large, 1 to 2 is fine for an appetizer. Oh, there we go. I got a Kim. I lost half of the side on it, but I'm gonna stuff it anyway and hold it next to another one so that whenever they do melt out and do whatever, they melt into each other. And the mushroom is still covered with the crab and cream cheese mix. Just want to make sure that everybody has a fair amount of stuffing. And as you can see, I had a very, very large bowl, but I'm taking no waste, so I'm trying to find different places to put it. All gone. That is good. So all I'm gonna do now is sprinkle these babies up with a little Parmesan cheese. I think we're good on the salt and pepper. But as you can see, really good footage of those mushrooms. I got one over here on my chair because I'm warming it on my table. But they're good. Now all I gotta do now is pop them in the oven.